obviously right now, every time out, I'm kind of hurting the ball club, not giving them a great chance out there. So decided to go down and get everything right, get back on track, get back to being me.
Kyle, there are so many mechanical things you've talked about working on. In retrospect, is that hard to do during the big league season?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, when you have trouble finding it, it's not easy, especially with the pressures of playing at this level, where the games mean a lot day in and day out. And if you're out on the mound, you don't have 100% confidence in your stuff, and things aren't working for you. It's hard to make sure that you're leaving the team in a position to win a ball game.
A similar circumstance happened to John Gray last year. Have you been able to talk to him at all yet, or do you plan on kind of seeing how he operated when he went down?
I'll definitely talk to him before I head out. Just kind of get his perspective of where he was at last year, his attitude going into it. For me right now, I'm trying to be as positive as possible. Look at it as a chance to grow, learn, get better.
Kyle, where's your confidence level right now?
That's a good question.
What are the points of emphasis mechanically that you feel you need to work on to not glare the spotlight?
My direction down the mound, keeping my arm slot on top, making sure I'm not, drifting away from, my direct line to the plate. I'm not peeling off too much. I'm not, curling in, anything like that. Trying to get that feeling of having a direct line to home plate and allowing my pitches to work off that.
Daniel said last night he wishes you could pitch every day, hit the ball every day. How much does that confidence from your teammates kind of help with this type of transition?
It shows that himself and I hope the rest of the team has confidence in me, and it's nice to have that feeling and that and those words come out of his mouth. Only knowing him for a handful of months, that's awesome of him to back me like that, and hopefully soon I can get back to getting the ball up here every fifth day and giving the team a chance to win.
When you're back here, are you going to look like Kyle Freeland of last year, or maybe an adjusted, different guy?
I'm going to go down and learn, and however I come back, that's going to be the person I'm going to be. I'm not trying to repeat what I did last year. That's kind of out the window at this point. I'm going to go down and learn about myself, learn more about this game, and come back, a better person, better athlete, better pitcher.
How much do you feel like the results when you're down there matter, or is it more about just getting back to how you feel? Do the results really matter for you?
You definitely want to see positive results. I mean, if you're going to go down and work on something that isn't working up in the big leagues, but you don't want to be result oriented. You want to make your adjustments, even if you're not getting the result. You want to feel those adjustments. You want to feel that, okay, that felt right, that looked good, even though maybe you gave up a double in the gap or a home run or a base hit, something like that. Everything can't be result oriented. You have to look at it from start to finish.
Kyle, did you ever go through this before at any level, high school, college, minor leagues, and if so, how quickly did you turn things around?
I went through a little bit in AA. I was asked this question about a week ago. I was about a year removed from surgery as well, so I was still learning how to pitch again, and I was in AA where a lot of top prospects are, so throwing that in the mix didn't help a whole lot. I struggled. I wasn't listening to the organization. I wasn't pitching to how they wanted me to pitch, and I struggled once I began throwing my changeup really, and listening to the organization, listening to what they wanted me to do. I started having success, and I struggled for about half a season, and then turned things around, got moved to AAA, and did pretty well.
Kyle, Buddy said that he considers you very self-aware. You agree with that? And if so, is that going to be a really good tool for you as you go down and get yourself right?
Yeah, I believe I'm pretty self-aware of my surroundings, myself, my mechanics, my pitches. In this game, and in any professional sport, you have to be your best and worst critic. So you have to know when you're going good, and also know what things you need to work on. And with that, if you're not able to do that, you're not going to be able to make adjustments ever.
At the end of yesterday, did you think that the decision today was possible?
Absolutely. I thought, honestly, I thought this was going to happen quite a long time ago.
I know you mentioned you're going to talk to John Gray, but has there been anyone else, Buddy, or any of the other coaches that have said something to you that's helped you mentally
I've got a lot of people reaching out to me. Inside the clubhouse, outside the clubhouse, fans, tweeting at me, DMing me, whatever, with their support. I'm just looking to use that as confidence builder, knowing that people have my back, and keep listening to the positive things.
My last one. Do you have a handle on exactly what you're going to work on? I know there's a lot of instruction coming.
Yeah.
Do you have which ones you're going to take, which ones you're not?
We've got a good idea of what we're going to start off with when I go down there, and work on that and see if that correlates into me feeling well, the pitch movement I want, and obviously getting the results I want with lead contact and getting outs.
Best case scenario, do you think maybe a couple starts?
No idea. Right now I'm going day by day, rebuilding and learning.
Thanks.
Thank you.